So long as there is vasana, likes and dislikes are unavoidable. Learn to quieten exhaust the vasana, burn up the vasana, cleanse your bosom. By eliminating the vasanas, the disturbance of the mind is quieted. And it's called a pure heart. The purer your heart, the more you find the world in a new light altogether. In old age, the eyesight becomes, what do you call that? The cataract comes. And one old grandfather had cataract. And then his grandson came, or son came and said, Papa, you must get it operated. No, I don't want it. What is it? I am in this old age. What does it matter? By compulsion, pursued and persuaded him, and he had the operation. In 5, 7 or 8, 10 days, he has come back, and he came back with a bandage, and slowly the bandage is removed, and thereafterwards a colored glass was given, and with the paper there so that the eyes never function immediately, and slowly, and Monday, with a new pair of glasses, the man was brought back home. For the first time, he is seeing his grandchildren. Huh? Who is this? Can Papa, what is it? Is your grandchild Gopal's own son? For the first time. The house is so beautiful. The flowers are so grand. Well, why? Though he was living in the midst of them, his eyes were covered, and therefore he could not see clearly anything. It's a misty view. He saw vaguely that there is a person. He knows where the door is. He did not go and hit himself on the wall. He was not blind, but it was very hazy. When the eyes were cleared, he suddenly sees a new world around him, isn't it? Similarly, you have got cataract of the mind, born out of your vasanas. Cleanse it! Through karma yoga and bhakti and devotion, when you are cleansed, you see your own world, which you thought is a desperate place of disastrous sorrows and endless crises, that very same world. Hey, is this the beautiful world where I was living? You think that is a new lease of life. What do you call that, Christians? Newborn? No. Born again. You become a born again. You are at this moment in yourself an utter slave to your own physical, mental and intellectual equipments and their demands. So too the demands that comes to you from outside. The world of objects tempt you. The world of emotions tantalize you. The world of thoughts confuse you. Is it not? Are you the master of these equipments of experiences and the fields of experiences now? But this the politician will never tell you. They will tell you only that you are free. You are a democratic country. Under the Constitution you got every freedom. Even to shoot another man you have got the freedom. Every freedom is given to you. Okay? What do you want this liberation? Every religion, every prophet says, liberate yourself, liberate yourself. That is the highest goal in life. Liberate from what? Jara, Marana, Moksha. Jara, old age. Marana, death. Moksha, liberation. So, a man liberated will never grow old, never die. Tragedy. I don't want the moksha. How do you get moksha? Through contemplation. I will never sit down for contemplation now. Because by mistake, suppose I realize Thereafter, even if I want to die, I can't die. Permanently here. Children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, still I will be here because I can't die. 10th generation, I will be here. So, when you take literary meaning, scripture can never be understood. Jara, Marana, old age and death indicates change. In the Einsteinian world, in the consciousness, level of consciousness in which we are now staying, this entire world of plurality is floating in time, therefore everything is in a state of flux. That state of flux, impersonally in your life, is indicated by the idiom, wrinkles of old age and ultimate death. This is the changes that take place at the body level. Jara Marana Moksha, to liberate yourself from the sorrows of old age and change. You are not identifying anymore with the body, mind and intellect, and therefore, even though they are still floating in time and oscillating and jumping about, you are in the peaceful realm of your new understanding that I am that reality. Jara Marana Mokshaya Mama Shatya Yetandi Yete, those people who are putting forth the necessary effort, depending upon entirely surrendering, entirely turning their attention to me. For what? In order to awaken to that state of consciousness. Then what is the benefit? You are away from this exhausting, fatiguing tossings of the world of plurality. Change. Jara Marana Mokshaya. Ye yajande, those who are putting forth the effort. Mama Ashritya, with this as their goal, were turning their attention constantly to them. Those who are thus striving, they Brahma Tadvidu, they come to know Tad Brahma, that's absolute reality. They come to apprehend, directly experience, they awake into that state of consciousness. Krishnam, totally. Adhyatmam, not only that they understand that Brahman is a substratum, but the divine spark of existence in you, subjectively, Adhyatmam, Karma Chakhila, and they understand the significance of all activities. They perceiving with the sense organs, feeling with the mind, and thinking of the intellect of not only you, but all people. They come to know the entire game of life, physical, mental, and intellectual. So they come to know the Brahman, the absolute reality. Its expression in you, Adhyatmam, the subjective essence in you. All karmas in the world outside, they come to know about